Guys, let's take a quick look at Scale here. It's up about 6-7% or so. You can see there's a trend line, basically going back to, well, end of March. And it really, almost had a touch point here and here, but it did touch all of these days here, about 5 or 6 days here. And it got a rejection, went down to this weekly time frame, the support basically, weekly time frame support. And since then, it's kind of gotten a bounce. And it looks like today it's just going to break out here of this trend line. So now I can adjust this trend line, and it's like it can be here. It could have broken out a few days ago, really. I mean, basically, it tried to break out here. It's kind of hard to adjust it. It doesn't really matter all in all, but basically, Scale, it's going to head up to about 6.84 cents on the weekly time frame. That's the next resistance. Then about 7.5 cents is the next daily, and then about 8.5 cents you have that next daily after that. And then around 9.5 cents, you got another weekly resistance. But basically, if we're talking about being bullish, 10 cents is where it needs to get above. It needs to take out this whole, range here, and then I'll be more bullish on Scale. Bitcoin, on the other hand, getting kind of a bounce today. It is the weekend, though. You are kind of creating a gap. Now, remember, last weekend, I took a chance and I went out of my trade, and Bitcoin continued. Of course, it could come down and fill that gap, but more than likely, it's $7,000 or $8,000 above that gap, so it's probably not going to fill it at this point. But you never know. Next resistance is kind of this zone, though. It's in the mid to high 67K, and then you got to get out of this Fibonacci here at about 68.9. Then there's another daily resistance at around $69,500. And then you have really that last resistance, a weekly resistance up here at about 71.3. So after that, it's pretty much blue skies. There's not many resistances. So anyways, that's all I got for you on Scale and Bitcoin at the moment. So yeah, things are looking much better. And we are getting bounces with altcoins finally. If you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.